Hey, maybe we could go outside later and just kick some stray dogs.
I know. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was frustrated about your consultants tearing me apart. They kept yammering on about how, in order to become a more viable candidate, I must transform myself into somebody more likable.
Well, from your behavior in the lobby just now, I can't imagine why they think that. You know, you bite somebody's head off and then you wonder why people are electing the local weatherman.
Or the local beer vendor.
See, now you're being snippy because nobody is electing a beer vendor to anything.
But they might. Perhaps if likable wins elections, then even he could win. That is the third conversation he has had with a total stranger, and they've all walked away smiling.
Well, I wish it were that easy.
I've been hearing all morning about how the electorate are only interested in voting for everyday, likable people. I propose they don't come more likable than your friend Elliot Doolittle.
My friend? Well, admittedly, he does make friends pretty easily.
Think about it. We could spend months trying to transform me into somebody completely different, or it appears we have the perfect candidate right there. You know that I'm thinking about running again only because I think that my ideas could really benefit people, but it's not about getting me elected.
Yes, in the canon of your faults, self-aggrandizement doesn't really appear, at least not prominently.
I propose that we get Elliot Doolittle elected to Congress.
That's crazy. He's not even educated.
And we are the best educators I know, but if you're afraid of a friendly wager...
What kind of a wager?
You've always been jealous that I have the larger office.
Me? Jealous? Oh, that is so petty. Although you do have a better parking spot than I do. Is that included in the wager?
I'll throw in both if he doesn't win.
Really? Well, admittedly, he is somehow appealing with those broad, folksy shoulders. And I suspect that underneath that scraggly beard, he may have a campaign-worthy jawline. Do you really think he'd go for it?
There's only one way to find out.
You got it, all right? Good luck to you, all right?
Mr. Doolittle, I have a proposition for you.
Oh, yeah? Well, what can I do for you?
It's what we can do for one another. It seems there's a representative position open in the area.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Colleen.
Colleen, is it? Yes, well, as you told Colleen, you're interested in becoming a candidate?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm just as good as the next guy, and it should be open to anybody, you know what I mean?
Yes, that does seem to be a basic tenet in this country.
Yeah, I just figure, you know, if you could get me a little better at all the talking and stuff.
That would take work.
I'll let you do it for a little work. And I insist on paying for lessons.
I'm sure that we could work something out.
You serious? That is awesome! I'm gonna be the best down sales rep the Boston Colony Beverage Company ever had.
Yes, I'm becoming quite convinced that you will make a splendid representative. We start work tomorrow promptly at 9.
Oh, I'll be here at 8:45.
Well, he seems to have passed the background check. No felonies or scandals that we can find. And he volunteers at a soup kitchen over in Charlestown once a month. So I think he's pretty much a blank canvas.
Sounds like an ideal candidate.
An ideal candidate for your ideas. That's what you're saying, right?
You have to admit they are better ideas than what most people are bringing to Washington, so if I can't get elected, then why not find somebody else to present them?
All right.